I'm an Indian person. I moved to the UK 14 years ago for my master's.
It's very important for us to understand as students who are looking to go and study abroad. Is this something that impacts us? Is this something that should determine our choice of the country we want to go abroad? Or should we even go abroad or not? Hi everyone, and welcome to Study Abroad with Piyush. We've been seeing a lot of news coming from all around the world, and it's very important to listen about it. I wanted to get in touch with all of you, but I've been on the road, so I thought I'll do a quick shoot and share. Last week in London, there were more than 100,000 people who gathered to protest against the immigrants. We've also seen people in Ireland attacking Indians specifically, and there has been racial attacks on the Indian community. We've also found in Australia there have been protests. In New Zealand also there have been certain cities which have seen some bit of violence, and we are seeing this as a consistent thing across the world. Even US is introduced so many restrictions and trying to build on a better immigration system for the US. Now, while all of this is happening, President Donald Trump also put out a tweet last week where he talked about how various developed and developing countries are a victim for illegal immigration or economic immigration. Now, when we talk about this, it's very important for us to understand as students who are looking to go and study abroad. Is this something that impacts us? Is this something that should determine our choice of the country we want to go abroad? Or should we even go abroad or not? So to answer this, we need to understand two things importantly. Who are the immigrants that everyone is complaining about, and what exactly is the problem? Now, if we are going as those kinds of immigrants, then of course we should definitely not even go abroad right now, especially to all these countries. And definitely if we were planning to contribute to that problem, we should stay away. But if you want to understand a bit more, it's good to understand the tweet of Donald Trump, and he very clearly called it as not as immigration but as economic immigration, where people are moving in just to come and absorb benefits of social security and to just move in to do menial jobs, and maybe even migrate to these countries illegally without having legal permits to be there. And not just some of these Western countries, but he also claimed that India is also a victim to that. It's all these countries having people coming from nearby countries or other countries which are less developed coming in seeking asylum, and that is one very big problem in the UK, where certain countries are people from certain countries are coming and seeking asylum, and then taking free housing, taking free benefits from the social security, which were meant for the actual residents, the citizens of UK. Now, that's the problem if you are thinking of going to these countries and seeking asylum or being dependent on their social security, planning to move there as a student, but somehow illegally migrate your spouse, your family. If that's your plan, then definitely I would suggest that you should not think about this, because there's a lot of activism around this subject. And of course, if you're going to cheat somebody, people are, and they deserve to come against you. Now, the other question again comes is, what is the big problem that everyone is finding? So every country has, over the last 2 years, including Canada, have seen housing crisis, because what they've seen is that a lot of students who are coming into the country, they are taking up those residential spots, which makes housing suddenly more expensive, and the locals are finding the housing becoming more expensive for them as well. Now, that's a problem that we are seeing increasingly, that countries are protesting against. They've also created a fact that a lot of jobs are being taken up by immigrants, and hence there are lesser jobs for them. So we need to understand how is this impacting the job market, and what is the current sentiment when it comes to employers for recruiting international students. Now, of course, there's an additional pressure for recruiting domestic students in these countries. Also, the governments have raised restrictions, like for example, UK has increased salary thresholds for skilled worker visa, and also planning to reduce the post-study work permits. So it's going to create certain restrictions, but as long as we understand the lay of the land, the rules, there is still pretty good opportunity for qualified Indian students who are having good skills. And so the focus that you need to do is keep in mind which job profiles are you going for. Is there enough opportunity there or not? Because if you are going for job roles which are which anybody can do, which will not require actually as much skill sets, so then you will fall prey to the increasing competition and somewhat reluctance to hire international students. So guys, be aware, stay updated about what's happening around the world, read the news, and follow me for updates on whatever is happening around the world. And I'm going to keep an eye out there for all of you guys. So to summarize, I would say there's a lot of things happening around the world, a lot of people opening up about challenges that they are seeing in their immigration system. So we need to be updated with what is the right way and what are the right opportunities. And if you're doing that, then you are still good to go. I hope you guys got the message, and I hope this helps you all. So thanks for bearing with me today, because I'm out on the road and I wanted to share this message with you. So I hope you guys found it useful.